these 3 drinks are keeping you overweight. Now, I know you've tried things and you want to lose weight, but here's 3 drinks that are really sabotaging your efforts. Number 1 is the sugary caloric drinks. What's wrong with you people? I mean, probably you should know this, but if you don't, you don't. And I am speaking to 2 different groups of people here. Those that kind of know better and they're just trying to go on with life and enjoy it and hope that it's not really the problem. It is part of the problem. And those that really don't know, didn't know any better. Had one guy come to me and say, hey, can you help me lose weight? I heard you help people lose weight. And we were talking and he said, one thing I do that he was like thinking this might be a problem. He said, I go to Chick-fil-A every day and I get this. I get a large sweet tea. And then on my way out, I get a refill of the sweet tea. Okay, that's easy. We've already identified probably 20 or 30 pounds of his excess weight. Are you serious? Are you serious about wanting to lose weight? Because sometimes we say we're serious and you're drinking sweet tea with your meals or Mountain Dews or anything that's just loaded with added sugars in it, soft drinks and teas and those kinds of things. I'm sorry. Just you got to be willing to get rid of that. Okay, number 2. Healthy sugary drinks, right? Healthy fruit drinks. Have you seen the naked drinks? And they got fiber and it says no added sugar. Guess what you get when you take one of those naked drinks? It all looks so good, and I used to drink them and like them because they had all this stuff that I thought was good in it. But once you evaporate the water out of it, what do you have left? A pile of sugar. Okay, so these healthy drinks, even orange juice, apple juice, any juices that you're buying at the store, even fresh squeezed orange juice, no, that's still are you serious? If you're serious, you've got to be willing to do a 0-calorie drink in place of that. Hey, and before I give you number 3, one thing I want you to know about if you do my 21-day transformation is we provide you with a food list. Okay, you don't have to think about what to eat. If it's on there, you don't have to think about what to drink. We tell you, these are the drinks you can have. So it does simplify. For a lot of people that have done my program, they're like, oh, the list. It makes it so easy. I don't have to think about it. So consider that if you need some help. And there is a link to my program in the description. You can just click on that. All right, number 3, final one. This is going to hurt your heart. Some of you, it's going to hurt your heart because you were really hoping that you could get away with this one and it not be part of your problem. But it is part of your problem, and that's alcohol. Okay, you're like, what? All I have is a couple glasses of wine at night. Had one lady, she was really just wanting to lose 10 pounds. She didn't know where it came from, and we're looking at all her stuff. And it's easy when you tell me you have 2 large sweet teas, right? But when you have 1 or 2 glasses of wine at night, it's just your little thing. It's just my little, you're going to mess with my bourbon? And you're a bourbon aficionado? You think you're going to touch my bourbon? No, I'm going to touch you pretending that you want to lose weight, yet you have this little thing over here. I was working with one guy. He needed to lose about 90 pounds. And he was a bourbon. He said, Joe, I probably have 100 different kinds of bourbon in my home. And after working with him for a while and him losing a lot of weight and getting healthy, he said this. He said, Joe, you've ruined bourbon for me. See, he had a ritual. It wasn't just bourbon. It was bourbon and Coke, bourbon and whatever, bourbon with chips, bourbon with cheese, it's this ritual he had. If you're ready to get serious, you got to decide, okay, if bourbon is really your life, okay, then live it. And forget acting like you want to be healthy and lose weight. But if you want to be healthy and lose weight, at least for a period of time, you got to see what's life going to be like if I really live this way without this thing that's causing me trouble, guys. Get serious, at least for a period of time. Be willing to do that. So you at least know I can do it. If I had to, I could leave that. And that's what my buddy did. He said, you've ruined it for me. Because how can I go back to that, seeing how good life is when I've left it? It's a challenge for you, I know. But if you're serious, at least do it for, let's say, 21 days and see how it goes for you. I'm Trainer Joe. Train your brain and transform your body.